Peace, 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 family. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Amir the Chicago crypto hustler. Bitcoin block bully coming to you once again. Starting off this 7-day, 24-hour crypto day right now. What's going on, family? How we doing out there? Give me a second right now. I'm sharing the live feed on a couple of social media platforms. Let me see. Get that out there into the space. That way people can tune in. Starting it off with a little bit of Travis Scott, a little something new. How we doing out there, family? How we doing out there? For anybody that is tuning in right now, what we're looking at right now, we're going to be going through and looking at the top cryptos in the space right now. Let me see. Let me see if we can get CoinMarketCap up and see how everything's looking. Really, what I want to focus on is, in all actuality, yesterday's closing. So when we look at the day chart, right, and we come over here and we look at Monero, for instance, we can see yesterday we closed very strongly. Double tweezed the bottom. Double tweezed the bottom from yesterday, closing strongly above the line of support. Resistance. Now it's support. And actually falling back within our trend line. So that's a beautiful thing. We are back within the upward trend line. And let me see. Let me show you why that's a good thing. As you can see, hold on, let me see. Let me turn this. There we go. There we go. Nah, a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, what we're looking at right now, we're looking at Monero right now on a day chart. Looking at Monero on a day chart. You can see right here the two trends. We broke our trend right here, started a new trend. Like I said, we had a little bit of breakage coming outside of the trend line. Nothing serious, though. As you can see, if I blow this up a little bit, we are well still within the trend line and scaling. Let me open this up just a tad bit. So Monero actually looking very good. Closing yesterday very strongly and then coming in today on top of the line of resistance, starting a very new candlestick on the 24 hours. Let me see. Get rid of Poe. Let's go look at BTC. Tether US 64.28. Let's see how we close for the day on Bitcoin. Let's see. Looking at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's close yesterday was not as strong as we seen Monero's. Yesterday we closed on a red day. The Bears had yesterday and the day before that and a couple of days before that. Starting off today already, we got a red candlestick starting the day off. That's not good. Definitely not good starting off the day with a red. We are still within the upward trend line. Let me see. Let me extend this. There we go. Let me slide this over just a tad bit. Oh, no, not that. Hold on. Put that back. There we go. This is what I want to do. I want to extend this a tad bit more. About right there. There we go. In fact, let me move this because it's gonna keep popping up right here. Let me slide this over here somewhere. We can actually let this pop up down here anytime we need to do anything with the color. So let me see. Let's go back, look at a weekly chart on Bitcoin. Even on the weekly, we didn't close good. Look at that. Negative volume, turning around on the accumulation distribution marker. Let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. And what I'm doing real quick, I'm running through some of these top tokens, just looking at yesterday's closings. We're not doing too much here, just looking at yesterday's closings. What's going on with you, Winston Sawyer? Peace, brother. What's the word? For the most part, Ethereum's probably going to look exactly the same as Bitcoin did. So let's see. Ethereum, damn near the same thing, finishing yesterday on a red doji, dragonfly doji. Coming in today under our line of resistance. Let's see. Let's look at it. Let me see. So, okay, what we're looking at right now is Ethereum versus Tether. Let me see. So look what Ethereum did. Ethereum came down, wicked off perfectly. I'm talking about wicked off our upward trend line. Ethereum looking a little better than Bitcoin, in my opinion. Looking a little bit better than Bitcoin. We did finish below our level of resistance at 222. I would be waiting to get back above 22 to even say that we've changed routes as far as the trend that Ethereum's in right now. You can see over the last couple of days, you can see which way it's going. So, love to see how Ethereum is doing. Let's see as we go on. Maybe get around to the first 12 hours, maybe. Let's look at Litecoin real quick. Litecoin on Binance versus Tether. So for the most part, right now, you can see Ethereum. For the most part, the bears had it. Yeah, really ain't too much to say. Let's see. For the most part, see if anything has changed. And I highly doubt anything has really changed over the last couple. In fact, let's do this. Let me see this real quick. Let's do that. Let me look at this in this way. Let's see. Hold on. I pressed the wrong damn button. Let me see. We can say, there we go. Now, let me blow this up. So we're looking at, when we look at our Fibonacci, right? Hold on, let me scroll back in real quick. What's really important to pay attention to? Well, damn, look at that. Some of my lines are directly on point. But anyway, what's real important to pay attention to is this 50% retracement level right here, where we came down. We haven't closed below it, though we did wick through it. Our closing right now, for the most part, being supported by the 50% retracement level. So today is definitely going to be a very, very significant day as far as which way Ethereum is going to go in the future, especially when we look at where it's in correlation with the Fibonacci lines. So if it can't hold its gains above this 50% retracement level right here at, what's that, $215.69. If it can't hold above there, then it continues to retrace. We can then see, we can then see a retracement. Number one, first down to our upward trend line, which is at 204. And then below that, we can see support at about 197, 192 to 197. That's Ethereum. Let's look at Litecoin. I know Litecoin is something I haven't too much been looking at. I haven't looked at white Litecoin in a while. We got a million line support and resistance. We do see has been correlating with them. Litecoin looking better than the rest. We do have higher lows and higher highs since the last dip. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. Let's start all this over. Let's see. Let's start all this over. There we go. First thing I want to look at, let's see. Take this up a tad bit. Okay, let me look at all these cycles real quick. Huh. Why does it look like this? Let me see something. Don't tell me this is one big cycle week. Wow. Yep. So I'm looking at Litecoin like, damn, why is it stretched out so far? Litecoin been in one huge ass cycle since May of 2018. Look at that. Wow. One continuous cycle. That's crazy looking. When we look at some of these other tokens, like watch, look at Bitcoin. Look, I mean, see the different cycles Bitcoin's gone in and out of. Usually the Fibonacci cycles they give you a month, maybe 2 months. But I haven't seen anything as extensive as Litecoin cycles were. That was extensive. Let's see, let's get XRP. XRP seeing a bit of a pump right now also. Let me go hurry up and show you this, in fact. All right, maybe over already. Let me see. So if we looked yesterday, came down, waked up to 38.2 fib retracement level. Hold on, family. I do apologize. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got the screen pulled up on the big screen. I had to, and I actually hit the wrong button to turn the big screen off, so I had to turn it back on. When you have time, look up Growth Force. It's a cannabis company owned by Madrid. All right. Let's see. Nah, Bino ain't here. Nope. Bino ain't here right now. Just me right now. Let's see. Growth Force. Let's check this out. It's definitely. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna research this because I'm gonna come back live later on around 8, 9 o'clock and go over a majority of the marijuana. Stock and preparing for tomorrow. Opening. Gonna be going through the. Looking at the ones we looked at today, as well as a couple of new ones. So this is definitely one that we can take a look at. Let's see. YGW Pharma stock has stalled in 12 stories from new cannabis values. Okay, let's see. GWPH. Let's get it pulled up real quick on the charts. Let's see. Here we go right here. It's on the NASDAQ. That's good. Let's see. $170 right now. We broke through the blue fib right now, so definitely look for it to have a bit of a pullback. Let's see. The ceiling is at $311. That's where your ceiling's at. Knocking through the top of the Bollinger Band, as you can see right now, knocking through the top of the Bollinger Band. There we go. Look at that. Wow, blast off. Hit that 20-day moving average and jumped off it. Beautiful bounce. Beautiful bounce. Yeah, this is GW Pharmaceuticals. If this is the correct one, my brother. If this is the correct one. No, it's not. This ain't it. This ain't it. Hold on. This is something totally different I'm looking at. Hold on. Let me see. Growth Force. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Okay. Growth Force Holdings. Let me see. That wasn't the correct one. Let me see. Okay, you did just say that it's not public yet, right? Right, so we're not gonna hold it. Growth Solutions Holdings. What is this? Okay. I see what this is, man. So yeah, it's not public yet. It won't be public to the end of the third quarter. Okay, no doubt, my brother. My apologies for that. My apologies for that. Going on a wild goose chase. Yeah, we'll definitely come back and take a look at that. I'm gonna get Bino. I'm gonna send this to Bino, and me and him will definitely take a look at this later on when we go over the stocks. Let me see. What else did I want to take a look at? Oh, XRP real quick. XRP with a nice closing yesterday. This was yesterday's closing. You can see the bears tried, but the bulls was able to take back control. Right now, we're starting off on a red day. Let's break this down. We just started off too. We just started today off. We're only about 20 minutes into our 24-hour day as of right now. So look at this. 1, 2. Over the last 4 hours, look at this. So I don't know if anyone watched my live show yesterday, right? I told y'all that 44. I told y'all 44 cents was the price to look at. I told y'all 44 cents was the price to watch. Look at the reaction we had off that jump around that 44 cents. We came down, met that bottom Bollinger Band. What was the low? The low was 44 cents high. It closed at 44 cents. Family, if anyone's watching this yesterday, you definitely, or last night, was it last night I went live? I just noticed that it definitely hit our support levels that we made last night. I told y'all this right here was the price. And now look. That's a good one. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What's that? 17% so far, family. 17% call. Well, I'm not even gonna call that a call. If anyone was watching my live show though, you definitely would have known to have gotten in somewhere around 44 cents. So beautiful call on Ripple. I mean, I'm gonna call it a call. Beautiful call on Ripple. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. Hey, Winston, I see you really want to get this work and get this information, man. Out of everyone that tunes in, you wanted the few that I see constantly come in through the live feed. So I definitely appreciate that, man. At least somebody wants to get this information. But Bitcoin Cash coming in, 44, came down. Look at that, wicked off. What I have my support level at? 429. What do we come down and hit? What was that wick at? Hold on. So check this out. Even with Bitcoin Cash, right? I showed you the lines of support and resistance yesterday. I told you 423 was one of those prices. Look at our low right here. We hit a low of 423.87, 423.87 before bouncing up off of it. And you see the reaction that we got on Bitcoin Cash. Yet another one. If somebody was watching this live show within the last couple of days, you would have known my suspected support lines and resistance lines, which I told you are entry and exit levels. So now that we had an entry right here, you can use these lines now as stop limits or take profits. So we got in at 4. What was that? 423. You definitely could have took profit at 440. Let me see, what's this right here? 440, 439. Look at that, 444. 444 right now live. I love numbers like that. Let me see. Your next take profit you would be looking for is at about $453, $453. That's what our support, our resistance levels are at right now. So that's what we got to get over in order to continue to go on. Let's look at a day chart. Let's see how we closed yesterday. Yesterday's closing was not so good as the hour chart is looking. Not at all. Take a look at that right there. Closing below the 20-day moving average is not a good sign. We will be looking to increase and possibly break that 20-day moving average at $460. If we can do that, then we may be able to change the trend that we're in currently. That's Bitcoin Cash. What do we have? Look at EOS. EOS versus Bitcoin. Looking at EOS versus Bitcoin right now. Let's see what yesterday's closing was like. Yesterday's closing wasn't as good. Let me see. There we go. Yesterday's closing wasn't as good as we can see over the last 2 days. We've been closing on the negative. The bears have been having control over those 2 days. Right now, closing on the 20-day move, or opening rather. We just opened another 24-hour day. And we did open above the 20-day moving average. So that is a positive sign at least. Now, will we be able to hold above the 20-day? That's the question you got to ask yourself right now. Will we be able to hold above this 20-day? Right now, the candle is very, very, very thin. Let's see. Let's do this. There we go. So, yeah. Now, the thing you do want to pay attention to, look at the accumulation coming in. Look at the accumulation coming in right here. That in and of itself, if you can see from the beginning of it, which is right here when they had the turnaround, you see we have one negative, and then after that, everything else has been positive. We have a short pullback. So we came up, we met the top of the Bollinger Band, pulled back to the 20-day moving average, wicked through it, but right now we're meeting strong support as far as a full body on top of that 20-day. That's EOS. Growforce, which is a spinoff of U.S.-based cannabis company M. Jarden Group, should have a market value of about $154 million when its stock begins trading as expected the third quarter. Very good information, brother. We're definitely going to cover that. We're going to go over and take a look at it. When I come back, like I said, I'm probably going to come back around 9, maybe 10 o'clock tonight and take a look at the stocks and take a look and see how the crypto market has reacted over the last couple of hours. Real quick, let's see what's going on. Let me see. Market cap, we had 212 billion. Remember, we were at 207 earlier. So money definitely coming into the market. Let's see what we looking like. Monero, IOTA, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and Dogecoin. Real quick before I get out of here, because I only wanted to go live and just look at the closings for the day. Let's see. USD. I will get leaving the USD for now. Let's look and see. Hash share is up. H share is up. XRP up. Electroneum with another run, looking beautiful. Monacoin, IOST. Monero creeping its way up. Basic Attention Token creeping its way up. Komodo. Nano looking nice on the turnaround. Yeah, I don't see Aurora anywhere. I don't see Aurora this time around. Eternity. Neo down, Loom down, Horizon down. So find me. This is your crypto market. Right now we got up 49%. H share trading at $3.36. Let me see. It's going on 7:30 right now. Family, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna come back later on, probably around 9, 10 o'clock Central. I will keep you all updated and post it in my social media groups. That's Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. On Facebook, it's Amir Hodari, AmirHodari. On Instagram, it is Chicago_crypto_alchemist. That's ALCHEMIST. And on Twitter, it is Chicago Crypto and the number 4. Until the next video, family, I want to thank everyone that tuned in with me. Brother Winston, until the next video, man, keep tuning in. I thank you for tuning in with me. Let me see. I'm going to try to get Bino to come back live with me on the next show so we can go over these stocks more so. Until the next video, this is Amir, the Chicago Crypto Hustler, Bitcoin Block Bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.